A great slam and then some. Here goes.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're taking a look at the top 10 most difficult bosses to have debuted between the years 2010 and 2019.
Don't worry, we'll make it look really familiar for you.
Now then, do not disappoint us.
Number 10, Emil, Nier Automata.
Round thing, you okay?
Watch out. They're still alive.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Ah yes, another one of those the merchant is secretly a boss types of characters. Going through the laborious Emil's Memories questline was already somewhat daunting, but that's nothing compared to fighting the main man himself. Emil, despite his ridiculous and creepy moon mask, is no laughing matter.
Years of multiplying, years of fighting and wars. Their sense of self just deteriorated.
The dude is at max level and can cover the room in bombs and lasers. Taking a hit from even one of these can put you at death's door if you're not careful. Our advice? Save it for when you have the best stats and equipment you can get. Number 9, Absolute Radiance, Hollow Knight. To this day, Hollow Knight is one of the toughest action platformers you can play, and if you want to be one of the best players, you'll have to step up to the ultimate challenge. The Absolute Radiance has an absurd amount of speed and attack power, making every hit feel like it could be the killing blow. Even though you've probably got all the best stuff equipped, this godly moth is guaranteed to make you sweat and see the light. Number 8, Metal Gear Sahelanthropus, Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain.
You need to stop it, boss. Destroy Sahelanthropus.
Even by Metal Gear standards, Sahelanthropus was freaking ridiculous. Most boss fights have the simple formula of learning the gimmick and or finding a weak spot to attack. This mecha doesn't have either. There's no gimmick, there's no weakness, there's only pain, and the only way to defend against that pain is by shooting everything you have at it. And yes, the fight goes on for way longer than anyone would have liked. Kojima knows how to punish. Number 7, Caroline and Justine, Persona 5.
It shows how special we think you are. Consider this an honor. You should be crying tears of joy. Okay, let's get started.
Though they may not be the hardest bosses of the Persona games, Caroline and Justine do effortlessly show that they're a bigger threat than Yaldabaoth. First off, they have the ability to use just about every attack you have. Yes, every attack, and that's including your trump card, the all-out attack. You need to make use of every party member's strengths because if you lose even one, the duo can end the whole fight. You're also going to need to figure out a way to down both of them in one turn before one can revive the other. Easier said than done.
Persona!
Number 6, Morgan Freeman, South Park: The Fractured But Whole.
All right, my turn. Mega fist fight. Once again, Super Crit comes out on top.
As ridiculous as many of Fractured's boss fights can be, Morgan Freeman is a boss where you'll have to buckle down and sweat a bit. The actor turned owner of Freeman's Tacos boasts the highest health pool of any boss in the game, and his attacks can cover almost all of the tiny grid you're given to move around in. It'd be wise to approach the fight after you've taken down Mitch Connor, gained the final fart ability, and amassed a number of summons to spam. Oh, and make sure you have a good multi-class build for yourself.
Super Craig to the rescue. Storm is over, guys. We won.
Number 5, Dr. Kahl's Robot, Cuphead. Cuphead is already known for its rigorous gauntlet of boss fights, but Dr. Kahl's Robot surpasses the likes of Grim Matchstick and even the devil himself. Throughout the wallop, you'll have projectiles coming from all directions between the robot's laser barriers, and homing missiles. If you you can get through the first phase or two, the last half of the fight shouldn't be that big of a problem for you. Still, those first two are pretty rough. We're just glad it didn't get crazier during the expert version. Number 4. Sans, Undertale. This jokester has forever haunted those who dared to attempt the genocide run, and it didn't take him much effort. Sans will flood your box with projectiles, prominently showing the bullet hell side of this RPG, and it isn't enough to simply dodge attacks. He has so many at his disposal that it might prove challenging remembering everything he can do and how to counter it. And don't bother trying to attack early on. He'll dodge everything until you're finally given the opportunity to land the final blow. Number 3. Orphan of Kos, Bloodborne. Bloodborne is notorious for how it constantly puts players on their toes. The Orphan of Kos is no exception. Whereas many bosses do have decent tells to help you parry or block, that's all thrown out the window with this beast. The Orphan of Kos behaves in a wildly unpredictable manner, making it frustratingly difficult to anticipate whether you can block, parry, or counterattack. And when you get it to low health, the second phase begins where all of its attacks are far stronger and faster than before. Oh, and good luck avoiding the lightning. Number 2, Sigrun, God of War.
She healed the wounds of both mortals and...
Sigrun has arguably become the hardest boss in the God of War series. The Queen of the Valkyries has become infamous for her ridiculous stats. Despite using many of the same attacks we've already seen from her grunts, Sigrun boasts faster movement, higher attack power, and lack of a real weakness. Those worthy of the God of War moniker can only soldier on and whittle down her impressive health pool, and have a resurrection stone on hand because you're gonna need it. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Ishin the Sword Saint, Sekiro's Shadows Die Twice. This legendary swordsman has 3 phases that feel like they last a friggin' eternity. So there's Strike 1. Strike 2 is the unbelievable range he boasts. Seriously, this guy can land hits from Saturn and land them hard. But Strike 3 is where many players probably broke a controller. He's got AoE attacks. All of this makes for a boss that might be hard to love for some, but honestly, we wouldn't want it any other way. Congratulations, From Software, you made a boss that many still can't overcome. What was the hardest boss for you in the 2010s? Did they make our list? Let us know down in the comments, and be sure to subscribe to Watch Mojo for more gaming videos every day.
In the mood for more awesome gaming content? Be sure to check out this video here on Mojo Plays. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.